Sankalpa. The power of sacred resolve. Sai Ram. So, another year ends, another begins. All around the world tonight, people are counting down 10, 9, 8, fireworks, champagne, noise, excitement. And then, 1 second later, it is January 1st. But tell me, what has actually changed? The earth continues its rotation, the stars remain in their courses, your heart beats the same rhythm it beat the moment before, and yet something does shift at the new year, something real. What is it? It is not the calendar. Calendars are human inventions. It is not time itself. Time, as the sages tell us, is Maya, illusion. The Atma knows no old and new. What shifts is attention. For a brief moment, humanity pauses. We look back. We look forward. We ask ourselves, what do I want? Who am I becoming? What matters? This collective pause, this shared intake of breath, this is sacred. And it creates an opening for something the ancient scriptures call Sankalpa. You have heard of New Year's resolutions. I will lose weight, I will save money, I will stop smoking, I will be more patient. How many of these resolutions survive until February? Be honest. We have all made promises to ourselves that dissolved like morning mist. Why? Because a resolution made by the mind is broken by the mind. The mind is fickle. It makes a commitment on Sunday and forgets by Wednesday. It is swayed by mood, by circumstance, by the opinions of others. Sankalpa is different. Sankalpa is not a resolution. It is a sacred vow. The word comes from Sanskrit. San means connection with the highest truth. Kalpa means vow or the rule that governs action. So Sankalpa means a vow that connects you to your highest truth. This is not, I will go to the gym. This is, I dedicate the energy of my life to. This is not, I will try to be nicer. This is, I vow to see the divine in every face I meet. Do you feel the difference? One comes from the surface mind, from willpower, from ego, from wanting to improve your image. The other comes from the soul, from the Atma, from the deepest part of you that already knows why you are here. Sathya Sai Baba spoke often about the power of firm resolve. He said, once you make up your mind and take a resolve, stick to it. Do not vacillate. Vacillate. This word means to waver, to go back and forth like a leaf in the wind. Most people live their entire lives vacillating. One day they are committed, the next day they are not. 1 week they are spiritual seekers, the next week they are lost in worldly distraction. This is not the path to transformation. This is the path to nowhere. Baba also said, When there is a firm will, you can achieve anything. And determination is power. Notice, he does not say talent is power, or luck is power, or connections are power. Determination, resolve, Sankalpa. This is what moves mountains. This is what transforms an ordinary life into a sacred offering. The third level is identity. This is the deepest Sankalpa. It does not concern what you do or even what qualities you develop. It concerns who you know yourself to be. I am not this body. I am not this mind. I am the Atma, eternal, unchanging, one with the Divine. This is the ultimate Sankalpa. And in truth, it is not something you create, it is something you remember. Sai Baba said, "You are not one person but three. The one you think you are, the one others think you are, and the one you really are." The one you really are, the Atma, does not need improvement. It needs recognition. So the deepest Sankalpa is simply this: I will live this year remembering who I really am. How to set your Sankalpa? So how do you find your Sankalpa for this new year? Not the one your mind invents, the one your soul already knows. Let me offer a practice. Tonight or tomorrow morning, find a quiet place. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes. Take several slow breaths. Let the noise of the world fall away. Now ask yourself, not with the thinking mind, but with the listening heart, what is my deepest intention for this year? What does my soul want to move toward? Do not rush the answer. Do not accept the first thought that comes. That is usually the mind, eager to fill silence with noise. Wait, breathe, listen. The true Sankalpa often comes as a quiet knowing, a simple phrase, sometimes just one word: surrender, service, presence, love. When you feel it, when something settles in your heart with a sense of yes, this, you have found your Sankalpa. Then speak it aloud 3 times. Let the vibration enter your body and write it down. Place it somewhere you will see it. This is not superstition, it is practical wisdom. We forget so easily. The written word anchors intention in the visible world. The secret: Sankalpa is not willpower. This is the heart teaching, the twist that makes it Sai wisdom. Now I must tell you something important, something most people misunderstand. Sankalpa is not willpower. If you try to force transformation through gritted teeth and clenched fists, you will exhaust yourself. The ego cannot defeat the ego. The mind cannot transcend the mind. So what is the secret? Surrender. Sai Baba said, do your best and leave the rest to God. And why fear when I am here? Your Sankalpa is your direction, your intention, your sacred vow. But the power to fulfill it does not come from you. It comes from grace. This is the difference between a resolution and a Sankalpa. A resolution says, I will do this through my own effort. A Sankalpa says, I offer this intention to the divine. I will do my part, and I trust that the power greater than my small self will carry me where I cannot carry myself. This is why Sankalpa is sacred. It is a partnership between human effort and divine grace. You supply the sincerity. God supplies the strength. What will you offer in 2026? So I ask you now, as this new year opens before you like an unwritten book, what is your Sankalpa? What will you offer on the altar of 2026? Not what you will get, promotions, possessions, achievements. The world is obsessed with getting. What will you give? What quality will you cultivate? What service will you render? What truth will you remember? Sai Baba said, life is a challenge, meet it. Life is a dream, realize it. Life is a game, play it. Life is love, enjoy it. Life is love, enjoy it. Perhaps your Sankalpa is simply this: to enjoy the love that you are, to stop postponing joy until conditions are perfect, to live this year, whatever it brings, as an offering of love. The clock will strike midnight, the fireworks will fade, the champagne glasses will empty, and you will still be here. The same Atma, the same eternal presence, the same light that has watched 1,000 new years come and go. But this year perhaps something is different. This year you carry a Sankalpa, a sacred vow, a direction set not by whim, but by the deepest truth within you. I offer my Sankalpa alongside yours. May 2026 be a year of awakening for you, for this Sai family, for all of humanity. May we remember who we are. May we serve with love. May we surrender what no longer serves and embrace what calls us forward. Sai Baba said, "My life is my message." Let your life be your message this year. Let every action be a word in that message. let every day be a sentence, and let the full year be a love letter, written to God, signed with your very existence. Om Sai Ram, Jai Sai Ram, Happy New Year.
Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय।